Insurance Alerts is pleased to announce Malaysia's best and promising insurance companies and brokers award.
You can nominate under 32 categories.
So what are you waiting for? Nominate your company today.
Insurance Alerts is India's largest and Asia's second largest exclusive insurance news platform, reaching over 1.5 lakh insurance professionals in over 20 countries twice daily. Insurance Alerts broadcast, world's only exclusive insurance content YouTube channel with over 60 videos on insurance. We are connected to over 21K on LinkedIn. Nomination closes on Friday, December 3, 2021, so hurry. For more details, call us on +9 17977733908 or write to us on events@insurancealerts.com.
Welcome to Insurance Alerts. I am Vivek JAIN here, Editor-in-Chief. Today we have with us Mr. Ragunath Murthy. He is Chief Distribution Officer, MCIS Life, Malaysia, and has more than 30 years of experience in retail business. Welcome to the show, sir.
Yeah, welcome. Good morning here. I'm in UK right now, so it's good morning here at going to be 8 o'clock. So thank you, Vivek JAIN, for inviting me for this session. And I'm, like I mentioned, I'm very happy that you have taken this editor-in-chief role in Insurance Alert, which is doing a wonderful job by spreading the message of insurance to the fraternity. And I'm glad to be here today talking to you. Yep.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, digitization is happening everywhere from A to Z. If people are trying to digitize everything, whether it is sales, process, customer service, and all that. You have expertise in retail. What do you think? What will be the future for retailers or for the agents and brokers in today's scenario?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's already happening, some amount of digitalization, but what I can see from my present situation now, more being a retailer and also now working as a corporate guy in the insurance company, what I can see is what I would say a hybrid working model, meaning to say the retailers who are down in the ground selling insurance, they will have to, first, number one, they have to be savvy in terms of using digital tools. For example, there won't be any more paper and pen. They might not be explaining, writing things down. So things will be all with their tablet. They will take through the customer journey explanation via the tablet, showing them maybe graphs, showing them a video. So it will be very interactive, but very in a digital manner, so that the customer not only sees it, also listens to it, and in that sense becomes very interactive. And what will also happen is the onboarding of the customers, which is happening all over the world right now, will be what you call straight-through process. STP, meaning to say the onboarding of the customer will be on the spot. Things will be done on the spot, and the customer might just receive his policy document immediately. And the customer will be given what you call a customer portal, and they can access the portal, and it also will be a sort of a self-service portal. If they want to change their address, they want to change whatever, the customer will have the rights to do some of the features, so that you don't actually depend on the company or the insurance agent to do any small administration. That customer can do that. Because like I say again, Vivek, it's already there. It's a question of adoption and how more people are going to use. But the other part of it, which I feel will also happen, is how the agents will get involved primarily in social media, where they will get their customers, and if they are in the space of recruiting agents, where they will get their recruitment done, how they actually promote themselves, how they build a followership, and having promoting themselves as a family insurance agent or insurance advisor whom they can trust. So that will be the other aspect of where they will have to get into social media space, especially Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and things like that. And then the leads might be just coming from there, and that's where I call online. And when they see the customer, it will be offline. Okay, this is what I mean by hybrid. You'll do business online, but you do the closing offline when you see the customer face to face, because our business is slightly unique. It's not like selling a car or selling a house. You can see it, you can smell it. But insurance is a piece of paper. So I still feel even when we move forward, face to face will still play a role, because people need advisory services. Just like doctors, you still have to go and see a doctor for him to hold your pulse. But you still can do it without seeing him. But you feel more comfortable if you see him and he holds your pulse and he checks your heartbeat and tells you, what's happening to you. So insurance is similar, something like that. So the retail business, as far as face to face, will still continue for advisory services. But in terms of small ticket, small simple insurance products where you don't need advisory service, I think that kind of businesses will surely move into the online. People will just go to aggregator, look at what kind of where's the cost, what is the best insurance in terms of their needs, and maybe the cheapest insurance, and they might just purchase it online. But that would be simple, cheap, lower premium, not much of advisory services. And that definitely will shift into online. So that's my take. But before I go back to you, but I think where the insurance retailers have to do is they have to get themselves engaged into the digital space. They cannot just do 100% traditional. Yeah. Thanks. Over to you.
You think the low ticket size business will be done online and the big ticket size business will be done offline?
Yeah, generally what will take place. It's happening today in Saffron. I'm sure in India there, there's so many what you call marketplace, that's happening. So I'm sure that will take place. But generally that will take place. But some people might still want some form of explanation, so they might want to have a teleconference. They want to talk to somebody before they make a decision. So it might be also online tele marketing kind of a concept, but definitely for big ticket premiums, complicated products, it will not be easy for a customer or to get all the information via online. So there has to be some form of eyeball to eyeball, face to face sessions. Yeah.
Do you think this face-to-face will be like you can do it via Zoom or some apps, or you have to personally go meet them and do what we are doing at present?
Yeah. So this is what's happened. COVID-19 has changed the world. Even you and me, I don't think we ever thought we would be doing interview via Zoom.
Yes.
So things are changing. I see. In fact, some companies, including my company, we are also doing Zoom, what do you call online selling, where we facilitate every documentation, everything, taking photograph, all this kind of thing, and then following up with the email to say that, this is the conversation we had, recording it, and there is a very high possibility that will take place. But I still feel, I'm a traditional guy. I still feel people feel more comfortable if they see you face to face and they see who you are, because it's not a one-off business. I buy a car, I don't have to see the car salesman. I buy a house, I don't have to see the house guy. I buy something from the supermarket, I don't care who the manager is. But when I come to insurance, it's a long-term thing. And if I have an issue, I don't want to go and talk to the company. I want to talk to that guy who sold me the insurance policy so that he can sort these things out. So I must have a relationship with him and he must have a relationship with me, So that's why that thing is slightly different, because it's not a short-term thing. It's 20, 30 years, sometimes even more. I was an agent before. Even though I'm not an agent now, but my customers that I sold are still keeping in touch with me because they feel comfortable talking to me, and if they want to know something, they call me first before they do something. So I think our product is slightly different. We will be disrupted, that's for sure. Certain we think we'll be, but certain things will still stay as far as building relationship is concerned. Yeah.
How about education? You think companies should educate more to their agents and brokers in terms of technology and everything?
Yeah, definitely, Vivek. To me, education is ongoing, continuous and never-ending improvement. You got to continue doing it. And today we are lucky that we are exposed to a lot of free learning. You don't even have to pay. You just go to YouTube, and they even teach you how to do coding now in YouTube. Yeah. So education, but you must be hungry. It's not like the company provides you, but you don't. If you're not hungry, nothing is going to happen. So you must be hungry that you want to learn. Of course, the platform should be available. Like Insurance Alert. Even if company doesn't have information, they can come to you and get it for free. The question is, are they coming to you and are they looking for information and educating themselves? Educating is a very big scope. It's not just a technical knowledge. It's also knowing so many other areas. How do you educate yourself? The trends. What are the trends that's taking place? What's the future going to be? That's also part of education. But definitely companies are investing a lot in educating not only the retailers but also their own staff, because it's a continuous journey, Vivek. Yeah.
How do you see, is there any difference between the agents in India and agents in Malaysia?
Well, because I did some work in India, I told you when I came down and did some initial startup work for ICICI Prudential many, many years ago. But I've not been in touch with the agency industry in India. I know it's taken a change because I remember those days was only 25% ownership. Now I think they have come to what, 49%, 51%.
100%. Broking 100% allowed now. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see there is a huge change in even ownership of the insurance company. So a lot of things are different in India and compared to where I am, and also some of the countries that I work for. So I might not be able to exactly say what's the difference. But in Malaysia, if I can say, 99% of the agents, in this case, the guys who are tied agent, they are not brokers, they are tied agents working for a particular insurance company where they only sell that company's products. 99.9% of them are on performance based. That means they don't have salary. They come in with zero income. The only thing the company does is get them into a contract, make sure that they pass their initial examination, which is conducted by an insurance institute. So it's an independent body. Then they have to get they got to get certified. If you are doing investment link policies, then they got another sort of certification to be done. And then the company then provides them the training, which will be provided by the company, and also their own team. They will usually have a team of managers who are also similar like them, and they will then educate them and teach them the ropes, how to go down to the ground, how to talk to the customer. The company gives very theoretically, very classroom based, whereas their team members will give them on a practical base. So two different type of teaching going on, and then they have to survive. Okay. So if they do well, they do well. If they don't, then they find it difficult and they leave because there's no salary. So that's what's happening in Malaysia. I know certain companies in India, they have some sort of allowance and things like that, but of course they're also moving away from this allowance basis or salary basis to performance based. So if you say performance based, then the retaining agents is very difficult. Every 100 guys who come in within 5 years, maybe 90 guys have left. Maybe 99 guys have left. because survival is the name of the game. If they can't survive, they can't put a food on the table for their family, then they have to do something else. So you find a lot of part-time agents because they just want to have a safety net in case something go wrong. At least they got some income. But those of them graduate from part-time, they come full-time. Some just come straight away full-time and just swim with the sharks, and somehow or another they survive. So that's what's happening. But definitely attracting agents or recruiting agents is not an easy thing. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Rohit, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for everything. What you told us about digitization and how things are happening in Malaysia. And we'll be in touch with you in times to come and know more about Malaysia and digitization.
Sure. I will ever willing to assist because, like I told you, I've been exposed to the digitalization part of the insurance business many years ago. And today with technology like AI, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual training, so many things is happening. If you need, if you want my assistance in terms of giving them some input, please do that. And it'd be good. Maybe we can even do a forum, a virtual forum, and invite people to come and listen to some of those of us who are been exposed to the digitalization of the insurance business. Yep.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Good.
Cheers.
Namaskar.
Oh, yeah. Namaskar. Thank you.